Okay, so just last question of the day. If you could give yourself from 5 years ago advice, and knowing what you know now, what might be something that you'd tell them?
First off, it's never wrong to say help. That's first thing. Even though you may not, you, and try. As I said earlier, arrogant as I was, when I don't know or understand something and I'm in the middle of the exam, I'ma just hand my copy blank and get out because I don't care. But
Mhm.
now that you know, if I have to give myself advice from 5 years ago, I would say I would just foolish and didn't know exactly what I was seeking.
Mhm.
And now being self-aware and knowing exactly pinpoint where I am and where I want to go, which is really critical
Mhm.
because if you don't know your position, you really don't, you will not know where you're going, heading exactly.
Mhm.
So even if I don't need help, I'll always seek advice.
Mhm.
And that's something that I didn't do back in the day. And now, and I just approach people with any types of problems, or if it's not a problem, just seeking advice in general. And it really helps a lot, school wise and even other school wise.
Yeah, because you're totally right. I mean, it's so important to know where you want to go, who you want to be.
Yeah.
That's also a really hard thing to know by yourself. So it's good to check in with people.
True. It's, I would, that's really an amazing question. It's really hard to know where you are exactly, in a sense
Mhm.
that I think for me, it's just struggle of life that just opened my eyes. Like, okay, you gotta gather yourself, man. It's and things are changing in personal life, and it's really impacting your daily life, and that could lead to a bad future. So put yourself together, and it's just life. Move on, just keep moving, and heads up. And I think that's the same strategy at school as well. When you don't understand something, I mean, step back and try to figure out where's the problem and move on. And not just move on, but solving the problem is one step further, to keep
Yeah.
your upper head.
And sometimes you need to take a step back to say, all right, how do I do this?
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
So,
Well, thank you so much, Trey. I'm sure everybody's really going to learn a lot from what we've talked about today. So thank you again for joining us.
and thank you, Will, for giving me this opportunity to share. And thank you for having me as well.
Absolutely.